Today, I want to talk about some really specific skins that have done exceptionally well in the market recently, and absolutely nobody is talking about these as investments. I'm talking about skins like the AK Neon Revolution, that's in a case that, nobody really invests into. Nobody really considers reds as good coverts. And it's in the Gamma 2 case. Sure, the case has gone up a lot in price, but how was the AK Neon Revolution perform? Well, in the past month or so, it's up about $40, which is pretty good. About $50 actually, rather. So over the long term, we could see the chart is a bit sketchier, but the uptrend is still definitely there. This thing was like only 25 bucks in factory new in 2021. Now it's like 140, and that might seem crazy. It might seem like too ridiculous of a spot to buy in, but we're seeing this trend across a ton of different skins. And part of the reason why is because the Gamma case has gotten to be so expensive.
This video is sponsored by Skins Monkey. If you've been looking to trade out your old boring skins for new ones, Skins Monkey is the place. By clicking the link in the description, you'll get a 35% deposit bonus when depositing with cash and crypto, and up to a free $5 bonus on your first trade. So be sure to click that link. Skins Monkey also has the freebies tab where they run 24/7 giveaways that are completely free to join with crazy skins. And if you're looking to actually get your hands on some good skins, Skins Monkey is the quickest way to do it. So be sure to get that free $5 and 35% deposit bonus now, trading your CSGO skins with that link at the top of the description.
This one's in the Gamma 2 case, so I'll show that. And it looks like both these cases are similar prices now. They were pretty spread out for a while, but back to similar prices. And as you can see, the case has just gotten to be so expensive, over $5 at this point. Doubled since essentially the beginning of this year, which is crazy. And I mean, if the case is going to be doubling in price, the reds are going to be unboxed way less. There's way less of these being unboxed now since they're so expensive, and there's going to be some more demand for the reds because I mean, they're in such an expensive case, nobody's really going to bother unboxing them. They're just going to try and buy them. And the thing that's interesting about this is, I'll show you guys some other examples of this as well, but the battle scarred versions and like the well-worn versions and even the field tested versions don't perform that good, but the minimal wear and factory new do. And this is across a bunch of different skins. I forgot to pull it up, so I'll pull up the Op Wildfire as well. Of course, this thing is in the CS20 case. In factory new, it's up 8%, not bad. The CS20 case has performed pretty decently. I think this thing is one of the skins that's going to become a lot more expensive because it's ridiculously good looking. One of the best ops in the game for sure. It's in the case that's getting more expensive and will continue to over the long term. So I think that's going to make this thing just increase in price. And once again, factory new is performing way better than all the other ones, so I recommend buying a factory new one if you're just simply interested in investing. Another example of this is the AK Bloodsport, which is on the front page of Price Empire because it's been doing ridiculously well. I guess it's been doing better in field tested, but you could see throughout all of these skins, factory new is the best performing, and stat track isn't that great performing either. Just basic, non-stat track, factory new. This one's in the Spectrum case, which of course has increased a lot in price as well. It's the same chart as the first skin I looked at. It's the same chart as the Op Wildfire. This thing is performing great. This is the kind of chart I expect to see in the Op Wildfire, to be completely honest with you guys, because that case is getting more expensive. When it really starts to pop off, it's going to have a chart like this. It will happen eventually, so I would recommend stocking up on a factory new one if you like that skin and you hopefully want to make some money over the long term. We could look at the FAMAS commemoration as well. That thing is also in the CS20 case. It's a FAMAS skin, so not nearly as much as demand, not nearly as much of demand. Typically, you're going to see it in AK skins, M4s, and ops as well. But FAMASs and stuff like that, even though it's a really good-looking FAMAS, I don't know. People don't seem to love that thing. People don't seem to buy into it. So either way, those are some good skins to buy for sure. Now, you might be like, what happens when the case gets too expensive? Do the coverts kind of simmer out in price? And we could actually see exactly this in the AK Fire Serpent. I can't really look at factory new here since the AK Fire Serpent is float capped and factory new ones are super rare, but I'll show you guys all of them. And they don't perform that great. Factory new is actually down about 5%. Field test is only up 1%. Minimal wear, the best performing, up about 8%. And the only reason it's not the factory new is because the factory new one is so much rare. So the reason for this is because the Bravo case really hasn't moved in price. This thing is, of course, in the Bravo case. The Bravo case has been stuck around like 50, 60 bucks for a very long time. So we have not seen this thing move in price since 2023 pretty much, which isn't really gonna change. I mean, nobody's gonna be unboxing the Operation Bravo case at like 50, $60, and the price of this thing is just gonna be stagnant. So I like focusing on the cheaper cases like the AK Bloodsport Gamma cases, Spectrum cases. What else is there? Just any old case, the Revolver case, even though I don't think there's a good red in that. The M4 Print Stream, another one that's absolutely blown up in price. This thing's in the Operation Broken Fang case. Those old Operation cases are great to own the coverts in because, as you can see, look at the price of this thing. It's just absolutely blown up. So these old coverts are some of the best skins you could buy in the game. Some of the best performing. Nobody really talks about them. You kind of just hold them for a super long time and they blow up in price. As long as people are willing to unbox the cases, they are going to continue to do great. And one final one I'll show you guys is the M4 Buzzkill. I don't know how well this thing has done. It's done pretty well. Past 30 days, it's up 52%. Minimal wear, it's up 18%. This thing is in the glove case, which costs like $18 to unbox. So obviously, it's going to be expensive. That is some strange price action right there. Some of the strangest price action I've ever seen. But for me, since the glove case is already so expensive, I would stick with some of the other skins that I covered. Specifically, I'm a big fan of the Op Wildfire because I do think it's the best looking and in one of the strongest fundamental cases. I don't think even people would want to spend money on the CS20 cases to try and unbox them. I think they would rather just buy an Op Wildfire. So I would be stocking up on those in factory new if you are so interested, because a lot of skins have performed great and they have similar cases and similar situations. So thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the sponsor with that link at the top of the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.